Okay, Danny, starting in August, as agents, we will not be able to post on the MLS on the listing side if our brokerage is offering compensation or concession
Yeah.
to the to the buyer's brokerage. So now there's a whole new ruling and new paperwork that we have to do. Tell me a little bit about, from a lender's perspective, the NAR ruling. How is this changing your world? Is there anything that you are seeing happening that could help buyers actually who are maybe worried that they're going to have to pay their broker on their side
Yeah.
moving forward?
Yeah, so there are a lot of changes coming out right now, and I think buyers are afraid that they might not only have to cover the down payment and closing costs, but then they also might have to foot for the buyer's agent commission as well. And that's a lot of money out of pocket. Even though the buyer's agent is absolutely necessary throughout the transaction, they're trying to figure out, how can I afford all of this, right? Especially first-time home buyers,
Right.
generally speaking. So I'm proud to say that across country, we're really trying to think ahead of that. And we're going to put products in place that are going to support the buyer and the buyer's agents. So some examples of that, and although this isn't official and it's not anything that is in writing, but things that we're looking at are, what if we allow the buyer to finance some of the buyer's agent commission as part of the loan? So it doesn't come out of pocket necessarily. There's also been a lot of changes that have been made ahead of time with guidelines from some of the government agencies, where they will allow an exception of seller's credits to be given that will cover the buyer's agent's commission, because generally speaking, there is a limit of how much seller commission you can accept as a buyer. But
And then use at your discretion for
exactly, for closing costs or buying down the interest rate and stuff like that. But the government agencies have changed those guidelines already ahead of the ruling, saying that if a certain amount of seller's credit is being given for the purpose of a buyer's agent commission, then it doesn't count against the limit of what a buyer can receive as total seller's credit.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so in essence,
Yeah.
basically the seller can still pay for the buyer's
Yeah, exactly. The
commission,
seller
right? But wrapped
can...
in the financing package.
Exactly, exactly.
Cool.
Yep. So we as lenders are really trying to think ahead of how we're going to support our partners in real estate through all of these changes.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be pretty exciting to see what happens. So I'm excited for what this next 6 months of real estate looks like.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.